Hey guys, kind of a sadder week than normal. I know, and in comparison to what you guys seen, you're like, oh, you were in hospital and now you're sadder than that. Yeah, I just came back from, it's bumpy road here, sorry. Just came back from a wake for a man that was a big part of the community that I grew up in. My dad knew him really well. He was part of the Knights of Columbus that my dad was part of as well whenever I was growing up, and he was actually my childhood, or I guess high school bus driver. So I knew him he was always telling me to sit down and shut up. Kind of, I knew him in that way, because our friends, we could be rowdy, I guess, on the bus, or behaved, but, kids will be kids, right? But, I remember he always would play country, and not all of us were, big into country, and we would lip at him, and, whatever, but, yeah, I just saying some of the stories I remember to the family whenever I was there, and had a little chuckle and stuff. And yeah, it's just a sad day, weird day, weird week, weird year, let's face it. But it was the provincial elections this morning, so I went with my parents and did that together with them. And it's a good thing, because the reason why I did was we were going to go vote and then go to the wake. And I'm kind of relieved now that I did it that way. I don't think it would have been easy to go tomorrow by myself. I felt just what I was picking up on when I was there it was real heavy in the room, and that to me felt like I was picking up on all of the sadness in the room, because it was very tragic. It was an accident that happened. I don't know details, and I actually, to be honest with you, don't like finding out details anymore. I like to just be like, they passed away, and that's good enough information for me. Other people in the area, it was not like malice or anything. It was a pure 100% accident with thin ice, I think. And so yeah, just devastating. He was a member of the community, a very big part of the community, and it's a sad day today. Yeah, I'm going to pick up sorry for the shaking and probably bad audio. I am getting new mics, little lapel type mics, because I talk with my hands and I prefer not to be holding something. So there's that coming, so I hope that has improved my channel a little bit. I also have a stand, a handheld thing for my phone, so I'd like to do more walks too with everyone. I like taking the dogs for walks, and just vlog type style and chatting type style. I've got lots of ideas. I do have an interview coming up, which I'm excited about. I know this person really well. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about. So I'm looking forward to that. That's coming news. I'm just trying to think of positive things right now, because today was really heavy, and just the times right now are so weird for everyone. I feel it all over the place. But yeah, it was really heavy inside the funeral home today. It was, when I say heavy, it's like it actually represents on my body. So I was literally having a hard time breathing when I was in there. I felt like heavy chest, where I don't know what would be the best way to describe it. Like someone was sitting on my chest when I was in there. Or like I was in just a very thick room, or I don't know, very tight feeling room. I'm not very good at describing these things to you guys, I'm sorry, but that's how it felt. And I said it to my mom, I'm like, I'm really happy I came with you, because it was actually like the room itself was heavy. So like there was the collection area that we lined up in, and we got there right when it's opened up, because voting was quick. There wasn't a big lineup or anything like that. Oh, I gotta slow down. I got cars. What the heck? All right, here we go. So we finished voting pretty quickly because we were the first ones like in line to vote, and then we had time to kill between voting and the funeral, or the wake is what we call it here. It's like the visitation. I'm not sure really what you call it other places, but in our area we call it a wake. And yeah, it was fine out in the area, like the collecting where, you know, your coats or people will chat and where you can kind of hang out. But when we got into, it was almost like right at the doorway. Whoa, I just got an instant headache right here. Whew. Probably because I'm thinking about it. Anyway, as soon as I walked through that doorway, I was having a hard time breathing. Like nothing dramatic. Like I'm just saying these things because I'm learning to pick up on this stuff, learning to pick up on what is my body going through. And that was what was happening. I was literally having this weird feeling of not being able to breathe. I asked my mom, and I was like, yeah, I didn't ask her. I said to her, like, thank you for bringing me with you, because it's really heavy in here. And my mom goes, I'm having a hard, like, it's heavy. I'm feeling the pressure in my chest too. So I'm really happy I went with them. I was planning to go tomorrow because there was 2 wakes. There was the wake today, and then tonight I think my dad might go back and play some music. So he's not sure, because like it was at 7 and yada yada. So he might go back to that. I hope he does, because that is a thing that my dad shares with the community. Jerry would have remembered my dad for the music, and he would have remembered me from being the lippy blonde rule breaker in the back of the bus, right? So that's what I brought to the funeral today, was memories of how I knew him, and to the wake today, and that would have been what my dad would have shared with him. So I hope he does go. I'm not sure he will, but I hope he does go and play music with everybody tonight at 7. But I'm not going back. There was that today, and then there was the wake and visitation, I guess you would call it, before the funeral tomorrow. And I can't make it to any of that. I have to go get my kids, and I have some other appointments tomorrow. So I was going to try to fit it in the morning, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I went with my mom and dad, because they knew the family better than I did. I only really knew Jerry from, you know, being a member of the community and seeing him around, and then being my bus driver. I didn't know him on a personal level. So yeah, just a sad situation. My dad was pretty heartbroken about it, because you know, he had so much more life to live, and he had such a big heart for the community. And yeah, it sucks to lose something like that right now, when we need community more and more. We need more community than we ever had, or whatever that we've ever felt. I felt like we had a lot of community when I was a kid, and then just in the last, 25 years, people are going off and doing their own thing. And I'm really happy that I was part of the community a little bit today with my mom, and then I saw some other people that I haven't seen in years there too, so that was really nice, to just say hi, how are you doing? And it sucks that that's how you see some of the people that you grew up with, you'll see them at these type of situations or these type of moments. And I hope, I was saying on the drive back today, was with my parents, like, I hope more people that were on the bus with me also go. And I made a little joke, like, I'm here because I probably needed to apologize for being, loud and stuff. I'm probably over exaggerating and putting a little spin on how bold I was as a kid, because I probably wasn't that bold, but I'd like to say I was, because it's funny. But yeah, he was a nice guy. And I was late for the bus lots of times, and he would be like, I'm leaving without you next time. Anyway, that's a little memory that I had, and I shared with his daughter and stuff today. So yeah, kind of a sad little chat with you guys today, but needed, because we need community, and I had a very big glimpse into a community today. And why is my nose getting red right here? It just does. I feel it getting hot there sometimes. I'm turning down the temperature, but still. Maybe it's this conversation. Maybe it's talking about all of this that I'm getting feelings in my face. Sorry for being weird, guys. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not sorry for being weird. I love being weird. Be too much, everyone. Be too much. Yeah. Have a good rest of your day. Hey, guys. You notice anything different? Everything's right in the world again. I got a pom-pom. It snaps on. I take it off right now, but it takes a little minute to put it back on, so I'm just going to leave it. I am parked outside the boys' school, and I am waiting for them to be done. I'm in the pickup line, or whatever you want to call it. I'm early, like I always am. I like getting a good spot, so I'm here usually way too early, but then I just play on my phone or whatever. When I have to go to site and I'm working at my actual physical job, or where my work is, or the location of my work, it takes me like half an hour, 45 minutes to get here, and I have been like almost too late before, so I hate it so much. Being late to pick up my kids, it is something that, it just, yeah, deep problems with being late for my kids. Anyway, I am here. I am excited. It is my March break this year. I've mentioned it before, but I have them for a week. Then I get March break, and then I have them for another week. So 3 weeks straight. I'm excited. We have so much planned. My daughter spent the night last night at my place, and she voted. I'll insert a picture here. We had fun. I drove her to it. It was her first time voting. So she's over 18, and she can vote for our impromptu provincial election that we had. Yeah, that was fun. It was fun to take her. I mean, our votes didn't count, I guess you would say, because our candidate didn't win, but that's okay. We didn't expect them to win. We still wanted to put in our vote. We're like, straw in a haystack kind of thing, but yeah, we had to anyway. We did our duty. It's a privilege to vote, and we did. It's our right, and people fight for it. So we did anyway. It was fun. I was very proud of her. She did all this research and stuff, and yeah, I knew everything. Like, she knew more about it than I do. I already know who I'm going to vote for, because I just have a leaning that I have, and I read up on what they, just the synopsis on what they can do, or what they want to do, I should say, and then what the other candidates want to do. and see how much they actually get done. But yeah, so yeah, I was proud of her. That was fun. Yeah, plans for this coming March break. We are going to go to the Aviation Museum in Ottawa. That is a plan. Tonight I have a thing that I'm going to, the Bitter Ball in a town nearby. So I'm going to that. I have no idea what I'm going to walk into. It could be like a bunch of old men standing around with beer, which is the last thing I'm ever want to look at or talk to. But I'm being optimistic. It is a thing on my checklist of things to do with therapy for me is get out and put myself out there. And even though I'm afraid, do it anyway. Courage, right? So this is my first attempt at real, actual dating, I guess. So I'm, nervous about that. Like, look at me, like fidgeting, scratching. Oh, yeah. So I am going to go and be optimistic. If it is creepy, I'm going to leave. But I'm hoping that there's going to be other women there that I can chat with and stuff. If there is no men, I don't know what I have envisioned all sorts of scenarios in my head, and I'm hoping it's none of those. I'm envisioning like high school dance or whatever, where all the boys are on one side and all the girls on the other side, and it's like, or actually I should say grade school dance, where all the boys are like up against the wall and all the girls are like dancing with each other, and then no intermingling even happened, kind of thing. So I envisioned that. I hope that is not the case. But if it's creepy and I get a bad vibe, I'm just gonna leave. So that's the plan. Who knows what's gonna happen. And then in 2 weeks I'm going to a comedy show in another town nearby. Like, I live in the country, so everything is like town to town to town. It's all over the place. So I'm looking forward to that I'm going with my sister and some of her girlfriends. So that's another thing on my checklist of like, are you living your best life? Are you going out? Are you having fun? Are you going out with the girls? Or, like introducing or reintroducing myself to the wild. Get out there and have fun again. I've done little spurts of it, and then, they were short-lived and I didn't enjoy myself, but, I'm working on it. And, yeah. I think I'm in a better mindset now too, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, that's my weekend, is the boys, hanging out with like my kids, going for walks maybe. We'll see what happens. See what the weather, I don't even know what the weather's supposed to be. I thought it was getting cold. Now I'm just rambling, but yeah. Keep watching. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me because it's like super windy and I have my headphones in. But anyway, it's sunny, but it's really cold out, and making this walk not as enjoyable. But it's still really pretty out, so I got to take the dogs for a walk. This is our turkey tracks on the road here. I wish I could. Can I flip this? No. All the turkey tracks on the ground. Yeah. So here we go. Yeah, sure. Where are you going? I didn't call you. It's fine. You can keep walking. Get up there, Gunner. What do you smell? Oh, there's something there. There's something there. This is the stuff I find fascinating. So the turkeys were scratching up something here. No idea what. It's just a bunch of leaves and grass. But anyway, I don't know if you can even pick this up on camera, but those are all turkey tracks. And we're gonna go find out where they came from. They do like loops through all of our properties here. So they don't just stay in our property. They go to the neighbors, they travel around, and we get to just enjoy watching them. Enjoy watching them come over and try to steal all of our chicken feed. They like to stay on a trail too, which cracks me up. Yeah. And here is more turkey tracks. What the heck? More turkey tracks. That's because there's turkeys. Oh, I'm sorry. I scared them. Yeah, turkeys can fly, by the way. They gone. I think that's the group of boys. There's like young juvenile boys that come around and they're like, I guess they're called young drakes, or I'm not sure what they're actually called, but they're a bunch of bachelors. And we scared them off. Oh, they're still in the bush. Oh, crap. I don't know if I got that on camera, but they're all right in there still. They're kind of afraid of us, but not really. I think they're just naturally going to be afraid of us, duh. But they're not like petrified. They just kind of go where we can't see them for a second. And then we walk past them, they come back out to the road. But yeah, this is what turkeys do in the winter. It is super windy. What do you smell, Gunner? What do you smell? Is that turkeys? Where'd they go? Come on, slowpokes. Get up here. I know. It's cold. You want to go home, eh, Gunner? Thank you for being with me on our walk. It's a quick walk today. It's too dang cold. I didn't go to the Bitterball last night because we got a snowstorm, as you can see. There was a lot of blowing snow and the roads were really bad. There was a bunch of posts that went out that said road conditions are hazardous, yada yada, stay off the roads. So you don't have to tell me twice. I was already not looking forward to it. And then, well, no, I shouldn't say not looking forward to it. I was already apprehensive about going by myself. So whenever the roads were bad, I kind of used that excuse to not go. That was a woodpecker. I don't know if you guys saw that, but they fly like that. They drop and fly back up again, drop, fly back up. It's like a pattern that they do when they fly, and it's really neat. But they're a very common bird around here. I see them a lot in this area. Probably because we have a lot of rotten trees here. Like just old growth trees that are dead, but they're still standing. And just in this little area here, it's kind of swampy and we leave them on purpose. So that tree, for example, is a dead tree. Look at my Astro. He won't come to this little turnabout because I just walk around this turnabout just to see if anybody dumped things. Because yes, that's a country thing that we have to deal with, is people think that this is a dead-end road and that you can just dump your garbage here. We've had kittens dumped here. People didn't want kittens. They've dumped a bag of kittens here. Old meat from their freezer. We have to keep an eye on our dogs. Like, I do walk them off leash because it is a country and they love it. See how windy it is here? I shouldn't be walking, but I am, and I have to walk these dogs, so. Oh, snowstorm. And you might be thinking, am I dressed for this? Absolutely not. PJs. Told you, I wear PJs any chance I get. But yeah, Astro is ready to go home. He's a Canary Mastiff, or I'm saying it in the English because, in the English, listen to me. I'm saying it in English because I can't do the Spanish. I'm Canadian. I can barely speak English and a little bit of French at all. I try. I really like the fact that we are a bilingual country, or multilingual country, I should say. But yeah, Spanish was not a thing up here. But yeah, it's he's a Canary Mastiff / Bull Mastiff. He's a huge puppy. He hasn't grown up ever since I got him. He's always been kind of silly and goofy, but very smart. Astro, come. Good boy. I put my hand out to the side. I don't know if you can see. I just stick it out to the side. That means heel. It's a very like personal way. Look, he's get back. He's waiting to go. This is a little trick that I do. Not trick, but just a training lesson where I call them. I stand here, I wait. Because we get cars that come by and I need them to come to me ASAP so they don't get hit. That being said, everyone on this road knows these dogs are here. They don't drive fast on this road, and if they do, we give them crap. Yeah, it's a community road. Everyone on this road is either related or known each other since they were children. So, Astro, back. It's a good boy. See, he just waits here. And Gunner, that's literally all he does is wait. The fact that he's out walking right now is like against his better judgment. I have to beg him to go for walks. He's old, he's full of tumors. He's still going though. My mom does these huge walks with him. Let's see, what's her average? It's like, I'd say 4 to 6 kilometers, 4 to 7 kilometers a day she does, depending on what loop she does through the bush. There's lots of property here for dogs. But yeah, he's an old guy. I want to say he's like 13. I gotta look. 2012. Yeah, he's going on 13. He's born in 2012 in September. And he's old and still going for walks. He's just lazy now. Back into the turkeys, Astro. You knew I stopped, huh? Back. Good boy. Okay, get up there. Good boy. Gunner, get up there. Good boy. I have to tell Gunner to get up and ahead of me so I can see him because he wants to just follow. He's been raised to heel basically until you tell him to go. But yeah, this is my very cold weekend walk. I don't know if you can hear any of this because the audio probably sucks. It's windy. My headphones are underneath my toque. Chances you can hear me are really slim. But that's my tiny walk on this miserable weather day. Although the sun is out and it's beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys. You say bye, Astro? Astro, you say bye? Oh, he thought I was calling him back. You're a good boy.